Welcome back into Game Fanatics to our continuing Let's Play of the Bloodline. Let's jump right back into it. So we are... trying to remember what town we're in. Brownhild. Hard work, Thrumhill. Required amount 0. Reward 0. Sure. I assume I automatically get it completed? I don't know. Hunt ravens. That's kind of cool. Alright. I think we're going to do some exploring. I want to kind of figure out more of the storyline, and the only thing really that's storyline related seems to be with meeting the Sultan in Karak. So I think we're going to start an adventure to head up there. It's quite a ways. Maybe an airship will come along at some point and make the trip a bit faster. We'll see. Surprised that bandit ambush almost caught me while I'm mounted. Let's say there's a crashed airship over here. It did. That scared the crap out of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up with the mobs, like, being right on top of me here? Why are my boots just floating in the air? All enemies defeated. That was 15? No way. I'm wondering if there was an update since the last time I played and that's what's going on here. My Gale Runners are... When do I get super fast? Need deer pelts. Maybe I can catch this deer. Hey, we got a deer pelt. Try for this one. Venison. My stamina is not going down at all when I'm running. That seems to be not what these boots are supposed to do. Drain stamina while sprint mode is active. Like, this is walking. This is sprinting. And it's not draining my stamina. Boots might not work as intended, but they're working the way I like them. Give me that deer pelt. Screw you for not being able to catch you. Deer pelt. Darn. Alright, let's get back into the global map. I gotta level up at some point. Alright, so we gotta go look at this crashed airship before I got inundated with a horde of enemies. I'm gonna try and use the map to see if I can spot where the crashed airship's supposed to be. I don't really see it, but there is something right here. Near side of the water. It's like a cave of sorts. Maybe the crashed airship over there? Whew, that water is brisk. Or that, right there. That's just a normal hill. That's just a normal hill. It's hard to tell in this weather what is and isn't the normal terrain. The only thing that maybe would fit is over there. That doesn't look natural. Let's get a better look at that. I'm seeing what looks like a lot of like ruins and stuff in the area. Aha! Look, over here. This must be something to do with it. Or no, I think this was, there was something else about a like dragon body here. Some kind of body here. Had nothing to do with the airship. Draconist Frostland. Here, half buried beneath layers of ice and snow, rest the colossal remains of two primordial dragons. Relics of bygone age when the majestic creatures roamed the world with untamed fury. Now from here, I see a crashed airship. See what looks like a waterfall. But I don't see, you know, the looking spot over there. I see windows or lights over there. Maybe that's it? That looks like a dragon there. There's a lot of birch here. Might as well get some while we're here. I definitely looked the part for this weather now. I don't think that is. That looks more like a structure. Yeah, those are structures over there. Another lookout point right here. Let's see what that is. Whitebrook River winds its way through the heart of Whitebrook Haven, defying the restless cold that surrounds it, fed by underground hot springs deep beneath the Ginbadur mine. The river flows with a warmth that prevents it from freezing. Even in the harshest winters, its waters are crystal clear with a slight mist rising from its surface, creating an ethereal atmosphere as the warm water cuts through the icy landscape. The river is a lifeline to those passing through, providing them with a source of fresh water and a place of refuge from the biting winds that blow in from Lawnland. I apologize, my voice might sound a bit raspy. I just did a like 5+ hour stream a little bit ago. And yeah, so my throat's a bit spent at the moment. I'm not somebody who typically spends a lot of time talking. So when I'm doing these recordings or doing a live stream, that's probably like 80% of the talking I will do that day, if not 90 to 100%. Like today, between that live stream and this recording, that's going to be probably about 95% of the total talking I do today. And that's pretty average for me. Alright, I want to go check that out. I think that might be the mine that it's talking about. And if so, mine. You know I love mining. Is that a frickin' what I think it is? No, that's that lookout spot. I thought it might be a obstacle course. That looks like a golem up ahead. Totally is. Ow. Still hit me there. Woo-wee. This guy is tough. Got him. That guy still makes the noises even with his head chopped off. Very impressive. Cavern of Frozen Echoes. Okay, this is not a mine. But it might be something cool. Oh shit. It reminds me of the guy from like the Magma Lands. But they're just ice versions of them. Where they were like bones before and now they're just ice golems. This music is epic though. Level 29 mining. Oh yeah, this is totally just like an ice version of the other lands we've been in. They've even got the ice version of the explodey guys. Look at that. Lots of stone, lots of iron. Bet that guy would blow up. Oh, somebody else is shooting at me. Oh, big guy got on me. I didn't want to fight you. Look at this. Frozen Echo, the anvil rings with sharp crystalline. Touch the tongs resonate. Echoes of the forged past. Air in the cave grew colder, seeming to reject your action. I gotta kill this guy so I can work on this. Yeah. Okay, didn't like that. Didn't like that. One, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2. 1, some reason it doesn't like me using the other one. I feel like I could get in there. I could figure out the combination. Lots of iron in here. Is another device in here? There is. That's 3 tools. There's another one over here. Path open to me. Yes, we figured it out. Treasure chest. All scorching limb chopper. Damage below average. Enchantment fire. Force mana. Take damage. Start block. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is gonna kill me. I gotta back off. Let's get back up there. That was a terrible weapon. Where'd I even come from? I kind of got sidetracked here, guys. There's the path up here. Got that weapon, and then we had the ice golem attack me. By the time I realized what it was doing, like, look, I have no mana still. It's still draining my mana. It's a terrible weapon. What's this, though? Iceheart rejects your attempts to break it free from its frozen pillith. Quest required. And yet it's letting me through. I guess this just lets me out. Alright. So we'll have to come back here sometime when we get a quest sending me here. It's not one that I can just do from finding it. I've got to find the quest. I didn't see the crashed airship anywhere, so I'm gonna move on. So we just spent like 10 minutes looking for the crashed airship, found that cave. It was interesting, pretty cool place, but got a terrible item out of it. And then even worse was what else we got out of it. We're gonna move on because we need to get to Karak, which is all the way on the other side of the map here. Probably spend most of this time just traveling there. Hop on Meadow Strider and let my guy do his thing. Now, if you are somebody who is watching this Let's Play and enjoying it, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps out more than you will ever know. I have all the watch time in the world on this channel. Like, people that like watching my videos watch quite a bit. But what I don't have is subscribers. A lot of people are watching through like hours and hours of my content and not subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. It just makes sure that you see my videos even more often whenever I post. And it helps me a ton with channel growth. So, yeah, subscribed already. Please, please, please do so. Really appreciate it. We're making our way there. We're making our way. We're near Elder Glen, where we've spent a lot of time in the past. I just want to be able to get up to Karak. Our little bunny's doing his best to get us there. It's not even a camp, that's a fortress. And an ogre den. I think the ogre dens are definitely something that's popped up more recently. I don't remember seeing them at first. They used to be like, it's an ogre hideout, I think, before? No, not something like that. Maybe a bandit hideout and like something else. Oh, here we go. Maybe this ship will take us to Karak. Where you going, ship? Bound for Karak. Beautiful. Caught a ride. Dang, this thing's fast. It's faster than my camera can pan. Here we go, let it center. Follow along as it goes over the mountain. I would have had to have gone around. Even went through it a little bit there. There's the Colosseum. Oh, I could get into that. Alright, we made it. Ooh. It actually looks really cool. They're using bugs as a light source. What are these? You're going to be traveling the Ascilian Desert. You'll need an Ascilian Scarab to protect you from the blistering sun. 15,000? Speed, damage, rarity 3. I don't even know how much I have. I have 3,400. 15,000, what a joke. Can I get a camel? I have the, I did make sure to pick up the skill where my shield and block, like, the sun from hurting me. So we're just gonna go with that for now, I guess. Trying to put my weapon away, but it doesn't want to. Hello, sir. You've arrived. The Sultan's voice booms through the large, ornate room. I was beginning to think that your time may have already claimed by more pressing matters. Although I assure you, the matters at hand are most pressing. I can't do a booming voice right now. I don't know why I'm trying. My throat is raw. Sultan gestures to the wine that sits on the table next to his throne, inviting you to have some. What was the situation you mentioned in your letter? He shifts his armor, clearly uncomfortable, being contained in such ornate armor. It seems to barely fit him. He takes a swig of his wine and begins to explain. Strange magic, Harbinger. Magic I've never seen. Perhaps you have, though. At least that's my hope. Even my vizier hasn't seen such magic. Can you describe this magic? There's no need for a description. You can see it for yourself. I'm deploying a small troop to investigate another appearance of this magic not far from here. The Fall Fadur Oasis. You can meet up with them and assist in the investigation. I'd like to have an idea of what I'm getting into. My apologies. I suppose I'm used to keeping information close to my chest. The Sultan seems almost intimidated by your presence. The magic I speak of, it's contained in strange structures that have been appearing all throughout Askir. These structures create one-way portals, from what we can tell. People come out of them, or at least husks of people. They're violent and mindless. They have stones protruding out their backs. They seem to be in constant pain. They aren't dead, but they aren't quite alive either. It's hard to say. Sounds like a form of necromancy. Have you performed any studies on these creatures? That was our first theory. Arcane magic has little effect on them, at least. Not to the extent that it does on necromantic beings. It's something different. Something new. That's the objective of the troop that is being sent to Fall Fadur Oasis. They're going to deliver a husk to the Celestial Script in Bumrala. Hopefully they can provide some answers with your help. Understand. I'll do what I can. Thank you, Harbinger. I knew contacting you would be a wise choice. A small troop of my men are already on their way to Fall Fadur Oasis. Meet them there as soon as you can. Alright. We've got our next mission. Fall Fadur Oasis. Check out the overworld. So where is Fall Fadur Oasis in comparison to us? It's all the way down here. Okay. Little ways away. Little ways away. Can I even get out of here? Yeah, I can. There we go. Or a broomstick. I gotta go out and around the top to get over. Because the airship dropped me off up here. I guess that's kind of like where the Sultan's place is in relation to the world map. I should probably head back towards the entrance next time. I do want to go to the Colosseum soon, though. That's definitely on my list to become a gladiator. If there's any RPG game where I can be a gladiator, I will be a gladiator. Alright, once we get to the Oasis, that's going to be probably pretty much it for now. Alright, and I got camp here. Not properly clothed, the sun will drain stamina, prevent it from replenishing. There we go. See? I can stop it by putting up my shield while I walk. As long as I point upwards, I can do this. Not super effective method, but it only drains stamina, it looks like. Alright. I'm gonna save here. And that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.